This podcast is for educational and entertainment purposes only. Listener discretion is advised as some cases contain graphic content. We mean no disrespect to anyone we discuss in this podcast except our exes. Everyone is innocent until proven guilty. However, we will be expressing our personal opinions. Buckle up, Buttercup.
Hey guys, it's Cynthia.
And I'm Wes, and this is Love and Luminol, a true crime podcast.
Woo! Another week, another episode.
Yeah.
Well, this week we're going to talk about Tiffanie Lucas.
Tiffany, huh?
Yep. So, let's dive into this one.
Alrighty. Here we go.
All right. So, you got any news before we get this ball rolling? Yeah, you do. You do.
I've been mentioning that I'm writing a book based on our podcast and our family, but it's a fictional story. It's a horror book. I'm actually finished.
Yes.
I finished the book. It is being processed and formatted for ebook, for Kindle, and then sent for print proofs for both paperback and hardcover.
Yay!
So,
When's the release date?
the release date will be June 3rd. So,
There you go.
Yep.
Coming up.
I should be getting proofs Tuesday and getting them approved, and we're all set after that. Unless there's anything I need to change, but those are quick.
So,
Yeah.
that's exciting.
Yep.
And if you guys have been looking high and low for our book talks, you can stop. We said we were going to do it, but life got ahead of us. We're busy. We're very busy people. We'd like to stay at home, buy a $900 guitar, do what we want, but we got kids and jobs and stuff, so we just forgot to we keep forgetting to do it. So We'll do that probably later. If not later, tomorrow for sure.
Yeah, it should be done this weekend.
Yeah, because we got 2 books and then we haven't started our next one, so.
No.
We'll update y'all on that, but that's all I got.
As far as the book, if you want to read the first chapter, you can go to our website, loveandluminol.com. It also has links to the Kindle to be able to do the pre-order, which is available right away, so I'm understanding.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Dang.
So, so you can do that, and then when it comes out on June 3rd, it'll be ready to go in your Kindle.
Yay.
So that's about it. You ready to get started?
I suppose so. Tiffanie Lucas.
Tiffanie Lucas.
You say I did this cute little thing in my PowerPoint. You guys can't see, but I put the little state that it's in up there. So we're going to Kentucky.
Kentucky.
Yeah. I thought I might do that from now on.
Yeah. In the bluegrass state.
It's the little things
It's
that
the
makes my
state.
autism happy, putting the little state up there.
It's the little things that nobody else can see.
Yeah, I can see it. I'm proud of it. But Tiffanie Lucas, and she was my age, 33 years old.
Wow. Well, you say was, so we are aware she is the victim then?
No, she's not the victim. I just assumed this was a couple years ago, so I don't know.
Oh.
She's not 33 now.
She's not 33 now, but she was during this incident.
Yes.
Or this story.
Yes.
Okay.
She was. So, 33 years old. That is a picture of her.
All
It's her
right.
selfie. She was born October 2nd. I couldn't find the year anywhere.
Okay.
I was born in 90, so somewhere around there.
Okay.
89, 90-ish, 89, I don't know. But October 2nd. And theirs is in Shepherdsville, Kentucky.
Okay.
But there's another selfie of her at the gym, just doing her thing.
Mm-hmm.
She had a troubled past.
Okay.
She had, at least that I've seen. Again, I researched this online. Please do your own research. Some of this might not be correct. I didn't talk to any people around this case. Like I said, I'm just using internet, whatever I can find. But from what it said, she had 3 criminal court cases against her in the past.
Okay.
there isn't any details about what the cases are, only that they are listed as criminal cases.
That's pretty vague.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we don't know. Drugs, theft, it doesn't say. It just says it's criminal cases. She has 3. But in 2014 and 2018, there were disputes between Tiffanie and her landlords at the time.
Okay.
So she's arguing with their landlords. She did go to prison before for drug possession. So that's probably one of those cases.
Alrighty.
I'm sure all of them probably related to that in some way. Usually how it goes. But she had 3 sons. They were Darrell Howard, Maurice Baker Jr., and Jaden Howard.
Alrighty.
Yep, and there is 2 of the 3. Maurice was 6. I think that's him on the... Honestly, I don't know. The right, maybe? I can't tell which one's older.
I don't know.
They look very close in age.
Yeah.
One's 6 and one's 9.
Well, okay.
I don't know if this is an older picture, but I'm assuming the one on the left is 6 and the other one looks about like Casey's age, 9 maybe on the right.
Yeah.
But Maurice and Jaden, adorable little boys. But this is a picture of her with them out and about. Sonic fans, it looks like.
Yeah.
But everyone called little Maurice, he was the youngest one, Peanut, because that was his nickname. So they called him Peanut.
Judging from that picture, I would say the one with the shorter hair is the younger one now. But in the other picture, the one with the shorter hair looked a little bit older.
Yeah.
So
It's hard. They look very close in age. So it's hard to tell which one for sure is which, but Maurice and Jaden. Darrell. Oh, hold on. Everyone called Maurice Peanut. Get back. And that's a picture of them again now. It looks like a bouncy castle place or something.
Yep.
But Darrell and Jaden have the same father. Which is weird because Jaden... No, never mind. I thought Jaden was the youngest. So her 2 older ones, Darrell and Jaden, have the same father.
Okay.
Jaden... No. Maurice has a different dad. But Darrell and Jaden's dad passed away in 2019.
Okay. So this is Jarrell and Date.
No, this is Jaden and Maurice. They have different dads.
Okay.
Darrell is like 19.
Oh, older.
He's
Okay.
older.
Okay.
Him and Jaden have the same dad. The 9-year-old and him have the same dad.
Gotcha. Okay.
The youngest one's a different dad.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But, so Darrell and Jaden's dad passed away. Darrell stepped up to become the father figure after their father died.
Okay.
So he kind of stepped up in that spot. He'd play cards with his younger brothers, things like that. Take them where they needed to be, appointments and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But on November 8th, 2023, so she is technically my age. If it happened right after her birthday in 2023, she would be 33. She's born in 90.
Okay.
So October 2nd, 1990's birthday. We figured that out.
Well, there
Look
we
at our
go.
math. Look at our math skills today at midnight. Barely hanging on. But they lived on Bentwood Drive.
Okay.
There was a married couple that lived next door to Tiffanie. And one morning, while they were getting up and about, they saw her laying in the driveway.
Okay.
She was out there laying in the driveway. So the husband ran up to her to check on her, and she told him that, quote, the kids were dying. Well, she said.
Okay.
So he ran into her house to check on them, and he discovered that both young boys had been shot, and the gun was still laying next to them.
The hell?
Yeah, so she's laying out in the driveway, and he's like, what the hell's going on? And she said, the kids are dying. So he went in the house, and they were both shot. So he called 911 after he discovered that shocking scene. Terrible scene.
Right.
And there's, you see the police tape, and there's a house back there. I assume there's tape everywhere. But they shut down a lot of the area. It looks like a subdivision, maybe.
Yeah.
They got a lot of it taped off. That's the front yard there. But, Both children were barely alive, but still alive when the police got there.
Okay.
I know. Surprising they were so young. But Detective Richard Beale responded to the scene. So he was on the scene. One of the first ones there. The kids were rushed to Norton's Children's Hospital in Louisville.
Okay.
And they were immediately taken into surgery. Try to save their lives. But unfortunately, they both passed later at the hospital around 2:50 p.m. Yeah, so they both died shortly after getting there. I guess shortly after being taken into surgery. And of course, Tiffanie was arrested and taken into custody. Because they're like, what's happening?
Right.
So that's a picture of her getting arrested in the driveway. You can see they're handcuffing her, and then that's her mugshot.
Mm-hmm.
She claimed the shooting was, quote, an accident.
Okay.
But she shot 4 shots in 30 seconds. Which when I first heard that, I'm like, that's pretty fast. But not if you think about it. 1, and then you got to sit there. Yeah, 30 seconds.
Wow. Yeah, because
That's a lot of pause.
If it's a regular semi-automatic handgun, you can 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's like 4 seconds.
Yeah.
5 seconds. That's 30.
So
It's almost like
1,
shot, seeing if they were going to pass
2.
and then did it. Yeah.
I mean, but if you do 1, the other one's going to run. So it's probably 2 shots, and then you waited, and then...
You can tell they weren't. They're still there. That's awful. But she says an accident, and they're like, well, at that rate of shooting, it doesn't seem like it.
I'm sorry, but if you shot one of them, how would the second one be an accident?
Yeah, that's what... She claimed that she was, quote, manipulated through Facebook, through the internet, and through Wi-Fi into doing what she did. Yeah.
Wait.
So it was accident, and then it was she was manipulated by Facebook and the internet.
Okay. We're gonna manipulated by Facebook and the internet is one thing, but how can you be manipulated by the Wi-Fi? Wi-Fi just gives you access to the internet and Facebook.
I don't know if she thought they were someone was sending her signals or waves or something. I don't know.
Okay.
But she said she was manipulated, and there's a picture of her interview there. You could tell it's the same gray jacket and dress she had on laying on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
But he brought her in to interview her. But she claimed, quote, that she would never do anything like this unless someone manipulated me.
Okay.
That's what she said. She said, I wouldn't have done this unless someone made me or manipulated me. But I have an interview. I have a video of some of her interview. She's definitely a little weird, I have to say.
Okay.
I don't know if you can hear this, but...
Stop.
Move your fingers.
That's
I'm
me.
watching you on camera. Move your fingers.
You're
Several
watching me?
times. Yeah.
Move my fingers how?
Every time, go. You keep moving them. Stop.
You mean changing my hand positions and
Yeah.
stuff? That's just me.
No, you're doing it. Boo, 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 boo. Don't do that.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, you are. I'm watching.
So what is that doing for you?
It's not right. Stop.
What's not right?
You.
How's it not right?
Look at the camera. It's on camera.
I know there's a camera. I'm wearing a camera.
Okay.
Okay.
I know it's crazy, but I'm not.
Really?
I know I look crazy, but I'm not crazy.
I ain't going to look crazy. I'm just trying to, if I'm going to talk to someone, I'd rather know who they are. I can tell you a little bit about me.
I love my children.
You tell me a little bit about you. Okay.
I love my children. I love my boys so much.
I
I wouldn't have hurt them, but I just feel like I didn't. I felt back, and I didn't. I was trying to play the video games, and I wasn't like focusing how I was supposed to, And they get that video game and the YouTube and the kids. It just messes their minds up to where people can manipulate their parents or do whatever they want. And I feel like someone put something upon my house or me or something like.
Yeah, that's...
Wow.
Yeah, she said she felt like someone... I don't know. She's talking about them. I guess she said they have YouTube and all this, and they manipulate the kids' parents through it, and she felt like someone put something over her house, I guess, through the internet, and
That sounds
Yeah.
that sounds like them whole religious ideas of like somebody put like a curse or something
Yeah.
upon you. It's like
I don't know. And she even said, I know I'm a little crazy, but I'm not crazy. Yeah. And then she's like, quit moving your fingers. He's like, I'm not doing. He's like, moving my hand.
yeah.
She goes,
Well, we
"Yeah,
couldn't see what he was doing, but like, so what if he moved his fingers?
Yeah,
I
he's
don't,
like, just
something else is going on there.
Yeah. And she's like, quit moving your hand. And then just went on to it. So I don't know. I can tell there's something a little,
Yeah.
but
Was she on anything?
I mean, she's been picked up for drug possession, but
I
I don't
mean,
know about in this
yeah.
instance if she was on anything. Kind of, I don't know.
I mean, the way
Feels
she's
like,
talking,
as paranoid as she is about internet and stuff, possibly. I just don't know how she went. I mean, I don't know if they were watching YouTube or something. I don't know what she got this YouTube manipulated parents out of.
She mentioned video games too.
Yeah, video games, and I don't know.
But it was almost like she was saying the kids were playing video
Yeah.
games and watching YouTube,
And it was
and that
manipulating.
manipulates her somehow.
it
I'm
was
lost.
just very confused, and she had something. She put it together, and we just can't quite put it together the way she did. I guess I don't know. In her mind, it was connected somehow, but I'm like, I don't know. But a detective testified that Tiffanie told him, quote, I'm in a bad spot, and I'm so stupid. Heard that. Durrell Howard told police that, and that's the oldest son, that he was concerned for his brother's safety and that family has contacted CPS previously because he was concerned.
Oh, okay.
Like I said, he kind of stepped up to the dad's spot, so he was around, and he had enough concern to where he contacted CPS on his own mom. So there was something going on. But it's a video again. That is Durrell, it's her son. I was like, I mean, he definitely up in, I don't know, 20s?
Yeah.
But she's only 33 at the time. So she had to be young when he was born. Young.
Maybe he's like 18, 19, yeah.
But just with the beard and the hoodie, maybe it's the hoodie covering up most of him, but he definitely looks at least 20s. But she's not much older than him.
Yeah.
But he said, quote, we loved them so much, I should have did more. If it came to me snatching the boys out of the house, I should have, and I will hold that to my back for the rest of my life. So he's saying he was concerned, he felt like something was off, and he should have just took them. But he didn't. And Bobby Baker, and I love this lady, is Maurice's auntie. So Durrell and Jaden have the same dad. This is the youngest aunt. So his dad's sister.
Okay.
Bobby. And Bobby said she would tell Tiffanie, quote, you were a monster to them at the end of the day, and that's what you became to them. She's like, you're a monster. But Bullitt County is where they had the Bullitt County Court, and the judge was Rodney Burress. There's a picture of him getting it. Look at that.
Good old Rodney.
Yeah, that app really, the rest of it's still blurred except his face. So it looks like someone literally pasted his face over top.
I was going to say, it looks like its face is hovering over the rest of the picture.
It does.
Like somebody added it.
This app, I tell you, worth the 99 cents a week.
Told you to stop using it.
No, but then it gets blurry and they're like, what is that?
Even if his face was as blurry as the rest of the picture, it's still clear enough to see it.
Yeah. I don't know what this app does. It just does to make you laugh, but that's Judge Rodney. Her attorney was Richard Lonczak. I don't know how you even say that. But she originally pled guilty due to reason of insanity.
Of course.
But the judge asked her a series of questions to prepare for trial, I guess, to see her mental status. And there's a video conference call you see in the corner. There's kind of a court thing. But he asked, quote, do you suffer now or have you ever suffered from any mental illness or defect which could affect your ability to think and reason. Are you under the influence of alcohol or any other type of drug? And at this time, are you ill or in any way impaired in your judgment? And she answered, quote, no, sir, to all three of them. She's like, I don't have any mental illness, I'm not on any drugs, and I'm not ill.
Okay.
So he's like, well, then you can't really call. I mean, why are you calling insanity if you're not any of those things? So the defense dropped the insanity plea. And they said it was due to the backlog for reports from KCPC, which was Kentucky Correctional Psychiatric Center. And it would have taken 6 to 12 months to even get her in to evaluate and get the reports and all that. And they didn't want to wait that long. They didn't want to drag it out that long.
Okay.
So they dropped the insanity plea. And the judge considered her a danger to others and set her bond at $2 million.
Damn.
So he went straight to the... He threw the book at her pretty quickly. But during the bond reading, Tiffanie stood with her arms crossed, completely empty of any emotion. And she did not look kind of like that. She just didn't have any kind of personality in her face the whole time. Mm-hmm. But the trial began last year in 2024.
Oh.
Yep. And there's a picture of her at trial. Looking at, I don't know if that's her attorney, probably one of them.
Yeah.
Looks like she's really concentrating. I think she don't even pay attention. She looks like she's in her own world, but she entered a, quote, open plea, meaning that she was pleading guilty to 2 murders without a plea deal or sentencing recommendation from the prosecutors. So she wanted, I guess, the judge to sentence her.
Well.
That's brave when he set her bond at $2 million.
Yeah.
So it's like you could tell he ain't taking too much of her
feeling
shit.
it.
Yeah. But the children's auntie, which is Bobby Baker, said after the hearing that she was glad Tiffanie, quote, openly said she was guilty, but hoped that the judge will ensure that she will never get out of prison. She said, I'm glad you confessed, but I hope you never get out.
I hope your ass stay in there forever.
Yeah. All right. Well, sentencing was on November 22nd, 2024 at 9 a.m. Bright and early.
Okay.
Judge Rodney noted that when he sentenced her, that she will face either 20 to 50 years behind bars or life in prison on both murder counts, and it is at his discretion whether the punishment will be run consecutively or concurrently.
Okay.
He's like, just so you know, those are your options. And go. Regina Rowland, which was the boy's grandmother, I don't know which, if it says boys, so I assume
the 2 older ones.
The 2 older ones, yeah, multiple. So, but she was the first family member to address the court at sentencing. She said, quote, I want you to suffer just like I'm suffering now. You have ripped our lives apart, and you know that you could have gave them kids to us and we would have took care of them, but you have been selfish. My heart is in pieces.
Wow.
Yeah, and even little Maurice's dad, Maurice Baker Sr., made a statement at the sentencing hearing. So he came out to make his statement. That's him. Mm-hmm. Looking at him,
I can tell he's
and the
dad.
boys, he must be, the one we thought originally was the older one must be Maurice because he looks just like him.
Yeah.
And he said, quote, it affected me in so many ways, it's kind of hard for me to explain, especially due to the fact that ever since my son was born, I begged Tiffanie for my son on so many different occasions. So he kept fighting to get his son, I guess. Wanted his son, say, I'll take him, I want him. Kept trying to get him, and it never worked out for him.
Yeah.
But Maurice Baker Sr., he made a statement saying that, and he accused Tiffanie of drug use, which she's been arrested for, and prostitution.
Oh.
Yeah, so he called his ex a prostitute in court.
He said, you on drugs and you a hooker.
He's like, yeah, this is what... Now's my chance to get at her. She's a hoe.
Yeah.
Basically what he did. But Maurice's stepmother, which is his new woman, and once you see her, you'll be like, he has a type. But Maurice's stepmother, Michelle Reese, said that Tiffanie deserves the death penalty.
Okay.
Which, I mean, yeah, but... That's,
Oh, wow.
It looks almost like Tiffanie, just a little different.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's Michelle Reese. That's the stepmom to little Maurice. But she referred to Tiffany's smiling social media photos with the boys as, quote, all an act. So she's saying she likes to appear to be this great mom, take them places fun, post the pictures, but she's not the good mom. Well, you're not that.
Yeah.
She could see, look, I took them here. Which I think looks like the Louisville Zoo carving light up pumpkin thing.
Yeah.
But I took them there. Oh, took them there. And she's saying all that's just crap. She likes to post like she's the best mom, but no.
Yeah.
So she had that kind of personality is what the stepmom was saying.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But she said Tiffany always showed erratic behavior and knew exactly what she was doing.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, she knows what she's doing. So she didn't believe it was an accident or anything like that. So her attorney pleaded with the judge to sentence her to 35 years in prison. That's it. Citing delusions and a psychotic break.
Okay.
He told the judge that the delusions were a side effect of her withdrawing from an opioid addiction, and that the psychosis has led her to believe that God was speaking to her and that scripture was written in the bark of a tree. I mean, it wouldn't be the first time God told someone to kill their kids, but
Wouldn't be the first time they were high when it happened either.
Right? I'm like, so I don't know. It's everywhere. It's like accident. Then they went to insanity, and not insane to manipulated by YouTube and Facebook to now God's talking to her.
It's just psychosis.
And it's an opioid withdrawal. Like they were everywhere. So I don't know, but this is her in court. She looks, bored.
Yeah.
I don't know what.
Can we get this over with?
That's exactly what she looks like.
Let's hurry it up.
Probably when her ex was up there talking shit, she's probably like,
She said, let's hurry it up. I got yard time to get to.
oh, Lord. But this judge gave it to her. Judge Rodney replied after all this before he sentenced her. He said, quote, "A mother is more than giving of life. It is providing food, clothing, shelter, and more importantly, love and security. I cannot imagine the sheer horror these children must have experienced, seeing their mother with a gun. The sheer horror the second child had as he heard the discharge of that weapon, and the first child, and maybe even both of them seeing their mother pull the trigger, taking their life."
Wow.
Yeah. So he's just saying, your mom, it's not just about birthing them. You're supposed to love them and support them
And take care of them continuously, no matter what's going on with you.
It's not just bringing them into this world. It's more than that. But he sentenced her to 2 life sentences.
Wow.
1 per child. And that's her standing for her reading of her sentence. Still looks just completely into the moment.
It's that resting bitch face.
It is. Like, no, you can't tell if she's mad, if she's sad, if she's regretful. You can't tell.
I just see this picture. I just hear, mm-hmm.
I know.
That's what I hear. Mm-hmm. You've been found guilty. Mm-hmm.
And I can't, because I get in trouble too. I cannot control my face.
Yeah.
So when someone at work's talking, they're like, I'm like, no, I'm just thinking. Because I'll be thinking that. I have that look on my face of pure, like,
I don't think that's the case with her. No. I think she legitimately is like...
I can't say much because I've been in trouble at work where they're like, oh, I'm so sorry. I shouldn't. I'm like, no. I'm just trying to process what you're saying and think of a response. And my eyebrows are doing something different.
I don't think that's the case with her.
No, she just...
I think she legitimately has no care.
Emotion. Yeah.
She's just like, she gives no fucks right now is what it is.
And then this is Bobby. This is why this woman... my spirit animal. Bobby pledged to haunt Tiffany at every parole hearing she may ever become eligible for.
Even after she's dead.
Yeah. And there's more pictures of the boys.
Aww.
And that one's a really good one of them out and about. But Bobby said, quote, "I often see these court shows where the defendants are forgiven by the victim's family, but not today, not by me. I will never forgive you. Bitch, I'll be at every parole hearing. Do you hear me? I'll be there at every parole hearing." What she said. Yep. So go Bobby. I don't blame her. But she's like, I'm going to make sure I'm there every time so you never get out. But
Nice.
that's it. She's in the correctional facility, 2 life sentences.
What correctional facility did she end up at?
I'm not sure. I know it's a Kentucky one, but I don't know. Think Louisville.
Well, I mean, her
But-
trial was in Louisville, so maybe. Yeah. Unless she went to like a bigger prison. They had to move her somewhere else.
Yeah. From what I heard, it just said Kentucky Correctional Facility.
Okay.
Yeah. But I assume if it's 2 life sentences, she would have been at a prison.
Yeah, I would think it would
So
be
she
like.
might have been being moved somewhere.
Yeah.
But
I think maybe the closest one to that would be Joliet in Chicago is a big prison that.
is it?
Yeah. I don't know.
See, I don't know.
But who knows?
But if that's the closest,
I don't know if
they
it's
fit
necessarily
everybody.
the
I was going to say how
closest,
they
but
fit everybody
I know
through
it's a big
Indiana
one.
and Kentucky up there.
I know Terre Haute has one too.
Oh, so yeah.
I forgot about that one. Terre Haute has one. That's actually where Jeffrey Dahmer was.
Yeah, you mentioned that before.
Yeah, that's where he died.
In Terre Haute?
Uh-huh.
Where they beat him? Mm-hmm. Oh.
That was Terre Haute prison.
Well, I didn't know that. I know
Yeah.
you mentioned he was there, but well, and that's another case for another time. But that's all I got for Tiffanie Lucas. A horrible, horrible case.
Yeah.
Thoughts to those 2 boys' family. The older brother, poor guy, is having it rough. But some thoughts out there.
Yeah, definitely.
Horrible. Well, that's all I got today.
I do like what that judge said though about
I do too. Yeah.
about being a mother and all that. Like
Yeah.
you don't just pop them out and then just say, "Hey, look, I got kids. I'm their
Yeah.
mother. I'm their mother." You know.
Yeah. No, it takes work.
Yeah.
It takes constant up days when you're like, oh my god, I can't anymore. You gotta keep
It's
going.
daily taking care of them, making sure they're fed, making sure everything is done
You're
that
raising
needs to
them
be
survive on
done.
their own when
Teaching
they're
them their
older.
lessons every day.
Yes, it's just a lot, and I mean, yeah,
Yeah, physically, emotionally, financially, everything.
it's
Being there
yeah.
for them.
And if she, like, who was it? The grandma said, if you were having a tough time, I would have took them.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're struggling that bad, there's family out there that have been like, let me take them. I'll take them.
Yeah.
At least if it's just for a little while till you get a break and chill and a week and you can have, something. Mm-hmm. But
Yeah.
it should never gone this far.
No. Definitely not. All right. Well, that's it for this one. Feel free to like and subscribe. You can go to our website, loveandluminol.com, where we have links to all our audio and video podcast options, where they're at. Also, you can connect with us at social media. We're everywhere except for X, and now we're on Blue Sky as well. So it's at Love and Luminol for all of them. And I believe on the website, the loveandluminol.com website, you also have the links to those. I don't think I put the Blue Sky one on there yet, but the rest of them are.
There's a blue sky.
Yeah,
Is that the one like?
it's kind of like it looks
TikTok?
it looks kind of like Twitter, but it has an option where you can
Make your own.
do
That's
like
what I thought you
free.
mentioned it last
There's like
time.
a open source portion of it where it allows you to like create apps and stuff that add on to it. And I guess other people were working on TikTok like options for that. It never materialized, but they were working on it because of the ban that was supposed to go through with TikTok. But I don't know. I think people are still working on it just in case, because you never know. But
True.
but
I
anyway,
don't keep up with this stuff.
yeah.
I read and then stir shit up. That's
There's
all I do.
all kinds of social
Like, I
media
don't
stuff
keep
out
up.
there.
Read and start shit. That's all I do.
Yeah. But yeah, Threads was another one we're on that is kind of an extra one. That one kind of looks like Twitter too, but that was like, I think Meta that put that together, because it's Facebook, Instagram, and Threads are all interconnected. Your same login touches all of them. So
Hey,
yeah. All right. Well, that's all I got.
so I think so too. If you guys are bored, he gets on there and on his post and comments back and forth, so it entertains him for hours. So if you
Yeah,
guys are bored,
my daily
he'll have some banter.
my daily price check countdown. It never happened on day one, so we're just
Still
checking to see how many days it's going to take till them prices drop.
Still going.
Still going.
They're like, I wish you'd dedicate
I'm
your
late
weekly.
for today's because it's midnight right now. So it's going to be, technically both of them are going to be tomorrow, but it's still for today, this one. But yeah, I get yelled at and people talk shit all the time. I love talking shit back.
People out
What are
there.
you in your mom's basement? No, it's your mom's basement. And I pay her with a dick.
People out there like, I wish they'd keep up with their weekly podcast episodes like he does his daily ranting.
Well, I'm sorry, but the daily ranting is quite easy to do on the go. Podcast, we have to set up a lot of stuff for this to work.
Yeah.
So, and then there's editing afterwards. And I mean, the social media stuff, it's just pull out the phone and be like, done. And it's done. Oh, wait, hashtag this, blah, 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 done. Okay.
Oh, comment.
Oh, there's a
Fight,
comment.
fight,
Yeah,
fight.
fuck you too. Okay. So it's on the go and easy. But yep, feel free to join in. It's fun.
Yeah. Even if it's not to argue with him, just to chat. He likes to chat.
I mean, if you agree, feel free to post
He loves
your
it.
comments. If you disagree, post those too. I love the comment back. You'll know if I like what you said because I just heard it. Otherwise
you
I'm
comment
like,
back.
yeah, fuck you too. Yeah.
Remind me of like all those restaurants where they comment on each other's posts. That's what you remind me of. Hearing Wendy's comment on Burger King's Whopper deal. That's what it sound like. But all right, guys. We'll see you next week.
All right. Bye.
Bye. I spit all the way over here on my laptop. Say it, don't spray it, bitch.
Right on that electronic thing.